Amanda, and welcome back to Pixie Dust Mom. We are going to talk a little bit today about Epcot. So, there are lots of things to do at Epcot, especially for adults. There's lots of food, there's lots of drinks, there's lots of meandering around the countries and all the things. And so a lot of times I have clients that feel like it's just not the best park to take their little ones, and for, you know, it being like a full family day, because there is a lot of walking. There's a lot of walking in Epcot, but anyway, so I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about 5 things and maybe a bonus about things you can do with your kiddos in Epcot, and that they will be really engaged in and they will really enjoy. So my first recommendation is, if you are going during a festival, check and see if there is a scavenger hunt for kids. The Flower and Garden Festival has the Spike the Bee scavenger hunt, and the Food and Wine has the Remy Hide and Squeak scavenger hunt. Both of those are $10, and at Easter there's an extravaganza one that you look for eggs. Anyway, all 3 of them are $10 a piece. You can pick them up at, I think, Win Traders. You can pick them up at the store right when you first come in, either the either the main entrance or the International Gateway entrance. Both those shops right there, you can grab these scavenger hunts. And I'm assuming you can probably pick them up in Creation Shop too, because I know you can pick up the prize. There you go. You can pick up the prize at Creation Shop. So, anyway, these are things where it comes with a card and they'll have stickers, and so you walk around the park and look for the things. And most of the time there are things in like the World Showcase and over like in World Discovery and World Nature, like where all of the most of the rides and stuff are. But there will be things hidden in different spots, and most of the time the scavenger hunt will give you the ideas of where they'll be, what areas to look in. But you'll put the stickers on, and then you'll take in the finished product, the finished scavenger hunt, and you can trade it for your prize. Now, if you're only in Epcot for one day and you're like, well, I know I won't be able to finish the whole thing, that's okay. They'll give you your prize even if you don't finish it. I know on our last trip, they were almost out of the extravaganza ones, so they went ahead and gave us the prize. They just go ahead and stamp it when they give it to you, and then, you know, you can still go around and look for the eggs or the flowers or the food, depending on which festival scavenger hunt you're doing. So that's number 1, because my girls, we do that every single trip. And so if I've got clients going during one of those times, then I tell them to make sure, if you know, if they're interested, to I pick one up like the first time we're in Epcot, and then we bring it back each time, and so that way eventually throughout the week they get it finished. Number 2, DuckTales. DuckTales is super fun. It is also kind of like a scavenger hunt, but it is interactive, because if you will download the Play Disney Parks app before you get into the parks, because if you wait till you get in the parks, it takes forever to download. But have the Play Disney Parks app on your phone, and when you're in Epcot, you can open up the DuckTales portion of the game, of the app, and like it will take you, like if you're in the UK pavilion, you know, it'll tell you what to look for, and if you go to a certain place, it'll tell you to do something, and then like something might happen. So it reminds me a lot of the card game that they had in Magic Kingdom, or like the Pirates League scavenger hunt thing they've got in Adventureland. It kind of reminds me of it, because there's kind of interactive stuff that you can make happen while you're in that section of the park. But it goes along with your Play Disney Parks app on your phone. So try that out next time you're there. You can do it in different pavilions, and so there's different things that you would be able to do. So that's number 2. That's a really good one. Especially like, I don't know, if you're wanting to check out a pavilion anyway, that's a really good thing that you could get the kids involved, kind of and you still get to go around and look at the pavilion as well. All right, number 3, if you have really littles or medium littles, there is a playground behind the creation shop. So when you come in, Spaceship Earth is in front of you. If you go to the left of Spaceship Earth, you'll have Connections Eatery and the creation shop. If you go past Starbucks, Creations Eatery, Connections Eatery, anyway, and there's a big walkway to go back to Guardians of the Galaxy. If you go through there, after you go through like the walkthrough, there's to the right, there is a playground for littles. Now it does close at dark, so if it's late, you know, it's not open and available to use, but during the day it is open for your littles to go and run off some of that energy. So there's number 3. Number 4, there's also a play area at the end of Mission Space. So if you have people riding Mission Space, or if it's really hot and you need to get out of the heat, you can go in through the back, through the shop, and you can go into that play area and kids can go in there and play, and you can sit down and chill for a little bit in some AC. And number 5, obviously, the Seas with Nemo. After the seas, you have the tanks, the aquarium tanks, where you can go and see all the fish and the turtles and everything that's swimming about. So make sure that you take your littles, because I don't know a kid that don't like to just sit and watch the fish go by. I know well, she's 4 now, but every single time we go, she wants to just go and she wants to just sit and watch everything go by. She don't want to move. She just wants to sit down and chill and watch the fish swim around. So I really like that one. And the bonus, number 6, is at the end of Figment. And if you don't even ride Figment, you can go in through the back entrance. But go to the Imagination Pavilion, and at the end of Figment, there is a big, huge room. They also have meet and greets in there right now. I don't know, and depending on when you're watching this, it may be different. So they do have like 2 or 3 meet and greets. Figment is in there right now. I want to say Mickey was in there. Joy and Vanellope have been in there. I don't know if they're still there. But anyway, there's some meet and greets, but there's some interactive things for kids to do and kind of play around. So that's always a really good one. Even, you know, little ones, older ones like to do it, because there's some that's like big things where they have to like jump to make noises and sounds and music and all the things. So be sure and check out that. There's a lot of interactive stuff for kids that, I mean, adults are not going to appreciate, because they're, you know, we're too big to do we are too big to do some of the things. I like myself a scavenger hunt. I went on a girls trip last year with 2 of my friends, and I did the hide and squeak, because I told my kids I would bring them home one of the lunch boxes that was the prizes. So I had to fill out 3 of them to bring home each of my kids a lunch box, even though they weren't there. But they do have some really cool prizes that go along with them. We've had some like lunch containers and lunch boxes, and the one this year I didn't think was that great. But anyway, plates, we've gotten plates one year with characters on them, so it's nice. And for a $10 souvenir, I mean, it's pretty good price in Disney dollars. So keep those in mind. I will be posting more. I'm going to try to have at least a video a week, maybe 2, to give more tips and stuff on your Disney trips. I've had so much going on. We're in Western North Carolina, and so we've been dealing with the hurricane aftermath, with Helene coming through in September, and so we're kind of getting back on our feet now, and things are starting to move forward. So if you have any needs and would like help planning your Disney trip, I can do groups, I can do families, I can do solo travelers, and you can do as much or as little as you would like on your trip. Booking with a travel agent does not take away your freedom to plan all the things. It just it gives you access to someone who can answer your questions. And if I don't have the answers, I will find them for you, and you don't have to spend your time doing that. It also, if any offers come out, I will automatically apply those for you. You don't have to keep an eye on that. And if, you know, if you book it on your own, one, you don't have the you know, the access to someone who can do that for you. And also you're paying for an agent without getting access to an agent. Because that commission is built into your package, so you're just giving it back to Disney for free. So keep that in mind. Book with an agent. It doesn't have to be me. If you know a travel agent that does Disney, book with them. But you know, and you can still do all the planning yourself. You're just helping a small business. So keep that in mind as we come upon Christmas, because small businesses can always use the extra business. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.